Welcome to the DC Everest Fieldhouse. With all the hustle and bustle of the season, let's take a Friday night off for girls high school basketball. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off between SPASH and DC Everest. SPASH is off to a 5-2 start. They figure they're one of the teams that will compete for Wisconsin Valley Conference honors. I think SPASH and Marshfield are the two contenders that have shown themselves so far. The Evergreens will have more wins than a year ago. They come in with a 3-4 record. They are 1-1 in conference play. Our pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. These teams come into this game off opposite experiences. SPASH was a blowout winner over Chippewa Falls. Chi-Hi is not particularly good this year. Stevens Point more than doubled them up. And the Evergreens come in off a loss to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, a smaller school, but one of the better small schools. They're ranked 5th in the state. If I could tell you one thing that I think will tell the tale of tonight's game, just look at average points per game. SPASH averages 59 points a game. That's pretty high in girls basketball, whereas the Evergreens average just 32 points a game. You'll see when the Evergreens have the ball, a lot of half-court sets, very few points in transition, and the offense just kind of keeps the ball on the outside for a lot, and sometimes they turn it over when there's just too much dribbling and not enough attacking the basket. I think the offensive part of the game just comes much easier for Stevens Point. The Evergreens, imagining that they've got to get up to 50 to win tonight, the Evergreens don't play games in the 50s. In fact, I don't think they've been in the 50s all season. The Evergreens struggle to get to 40 and more often play games in the 30s. So can the Evergreens, the underdog in tonight's game, can they dictate terms against a SPASH team that's simply accomplished more so far this season? I know in the Everest School District and in most school districts in our Zaleski Sports coverage area, this was the last day of class of 2024. Kids will be off next week, and then we'll return once we turn the page to January for 2025. We're going into the last full weekend before the Christmas holiday. We'll introduce you to the starting lineups and get today's girls basketball game underway when we come right back, getting ready for SPASH and DC Everest from the Everest Fieldhouse. Basketball is next on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Welcome back to the Everest Fieldhouse, where the pregame shoot-around is just about over. Teams gathering in front of their benches. Evergreens wear the home white with green trim and green numerals. SPASH is in the road black with red numbers and red trim. SPASH has traveled very well. I look at the bleachers across the way. I think there are just as many Stevens Point fans here as there are Everest fans in attendance. Busy night for DC Everest and SPASH. The boys basketball teams are playing down at the SPASH Fieldhouse. That's on one of our other Zaleski Sports channels. And hockey was postponed yesterday, so they're down at KB Willett Arena tonight. DC Everest hockey team trying to avoid its third straight loss after getting off to such a good start. SPASH hockey, again, will be one of the elite teams around central Wisconsin. We're brought to you by Axis Insurance for all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs. There's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Teams line up across their respective foul lines. Let's get the sportsmanship announcement, and we'll go down to court level for the Star-Spangled Banner.
Everest High School students at Point High School and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance or cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand and move their caps, place your hand over. For the playing and singing of the Star-Spangled Banner tonight will be performed by the DC Everest Junior, Roman Lamont.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I know we have a lot of SPASH fans in for tonight's Zaleski Sports broadcast. Welcome. We're glad to have you along with us. SPASH will have a busy period between Christmas and New Year's. They'll be down at the Century Tournament at UW Stevens Point. A lot of the Everest teams will get some time off. Let's meet the starting lineups. There's junior Lydia Johnson for Stevens Point, Jada Subert, Jacita Jadroik, Ellie Strong, and Lindsay Weiler completes the starting five for SPASH. For the Evergreens, Kelsey Woolley, a senior, and Grace Sandquist, a senior, start for Everest. Kirsten Hall, another senior. Sophomore McKenna Bullis and sophomore Ella Eckhart. Basketball tonight sponsored by J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968. They've stayed in the Felch family ever since. A locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. All right, we'll see if the Everest girls can spring an upset tonight. SPASH is looking to go to 2-0 in conference play. The Everest girls have already played 2 conference games, a loss to Marshfield and a win over Wausau East. Wins were so hard to come by for the Everest girls last year. I mean, this year we think that they have moved ahead of Wausau East and will probably get some wins against maybe Merrill and Wisconsin Rapids, teams that they have not played yet. Lindsay Weiler's tall. She'll dump to center against Ella Eckhoff. We meet at the center circle Friday night, girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Thank you for being with us. Whistle sounds. We're underway, and the Evergreens will have the first possession. Evergreens keep this on the perimeter. SPASH has man-to-man to open up. McKenna Bullis gets a first touch straight on from beyond the circle. To the wing and Kirsten Hall. Open on the outside, but not firing. Now dribbling in is Hall and goes back out. Woolley, foul line extended, reach in, ball's loose. There's the first turnover of the night for the Evergreens. Again, a long possession and not a look at the basket. Other way, Spash is short. That's blocked underneath. Kirsten Hall has just rejected Lydia Johnson. Spash will inbound underneath. Spash is also on the perimeter. Entry pass and a double team. Spinning and missing is Lindsay Weiler. Evergreens get the rebound. Grace Sandquist clears the boards. Spash gets a look, comes up empty. Almost turned over again. McKenna Bullis. Woolley, they're thinking about double teaming her. If she picks up her dribble, 2 defenders will swarm to her. Got to be aware of that. Evergreens cross court into a tight spot, back out, and the Evergreens have turned the ball over again. Minute and a half in, scoreless. Bad pass there. Taken away by Sandquist. Evergreens to the front court, leaning in too strong for Ella Eckhoff. Out of bounds to the Evergreens underneath. Kelsey Woolley will inbound along the baseline. Bounce pass in to Sandquist in traffic, scores. The Evergreens break the seal on this one. Baseline 3, too strong for Ellie Strong. Loose in the corner, Spash tracks it down. Siebert, too strong. Offensive rebound, Strong inside. Ellie Strong gets the putback. We're tied 2 apiece. Spash shows some backcourt pressure. Evergreens break it ahead to Eckhoff. Now underneath. Defense didn't rotate underneath, and McKenna Bullis misses at the rack. Evergreens needed that one. McKenna was all alone, went high off the glass at a bad spot and got nothing. A 3 there is short. Jada Siebert misses in the corner. Woolley tracks down the rebound for the Evergreens. Tied 2 apiece. We're 3 minutes in. Bullis again on the wing. Woolley open, pops the 3 off the front rim. Good look, no finish. Lindsay Weiler gets the rebound for Spash. Spash already has a couple of offensive rebounds, none for the Evergreens. Everything's been a one-and-done trip down the floor. Bounce pass, great movement without the ball, and the finish for Ellie Strong. Strong roamed along the baseline, no one picked her up. Evergreens to the front court, flipping down low, no good, no finish. Ella Eckhoff came in too hot and misses at the rim. Got a whistle, got a foul on the front court. McKenna Bullis was riding Jada Siebert and gets called for it. Her first, team's first. Woolley comes out for the Evergreens. Piper Scholes is in. Long 2, good. Jada Seubert. Beg your pardon, it's not Piper, it's Aubrey Klatt who's come in for the Evergreens. Ball knocked out of bounds into the Spash bench. Evergreens will inbound from near half court. Mutual of Wausau, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Go to mutualofwausau.com. Find an insurance agent near you. Evergreens get it into Klatt. Her first touch off the bench. Klatt's guarded closely and now double teamed. The Evergreens may need a timeout, and they take one. To save the possession, Klatt picked up her dribble and was double-teamed immediately. The Evergreens take a timeout. We'll take one, too. SPASH by 4. It's early on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
4 minutes into our girls basketball game on this Friday night. Evergreens have the ball. SPASH has a 4-point lead. Sometimes Everest ball handlers pick up their dribble too early. They've got to recognize tonight that SPASH will look to double team them immediately. Want to keep that dribble going as long as you can. Kirsten Hall will inbound for the Evergreens right in front of the SPASH bench. All the way out to Aubrey Klatt. Bouncing to the corner. Kirsten Hall was open, did not take the three. Cross court, Sandquist is cut off. Makes the inside pass, flung too strong. Rebound and a second chance. Ella Eckhoff will go to the free throw line. She'll head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wetzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Lindsay Weiler, senior for SPASH, called for the foul. 2 free throws coming up here. Off the back rim for Ella Eckhoff. The sophomore played well in the loss to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Spent a lot of time on the floor, too. Missed them both. Lindsay Weiler, who committed the foul, gets the rebound. SPASH on the perimeter. Jacinta Zadroit just threw the ball out of bounds. Evergreen solve pressure and get into the front court. Trying to dribble through the double team, turned over. It's on the wing to Jada Siebert. Now over to Jacinta Zadroit. Entry pass down low, fading backwards, scoring Lindsay Weiler. Weiler's tall, so that's a height matchup that's a problem for the Evergreens, who now trail by 6. SPASH again looks for that full court trap. Klatt in the backcourt, got to beat the timer here. The Evergreens panicked, tried to dribble through it, and lost the ball. Back the other way, basket. Zadroit scores. So again, SPASH just finding the offensive end easier than the Evergreens. Here's McKenna Bullis. Now open from the corner. Elsa Shimoleski's got to put that up. Played her soft, had some separation. Everest player from behind almost took the ball away. SPASH recovers, finds someone down low, and scoring at the rim is Lydia Johnson. SPASH has all 5 of their starters in the scorers column, and they have an early 10-point lead. Bullis on the dribble, gets it over to Kirsten Hall. Baseline, Klatt, bad pass. Again, a lot of trips down the floor where the Evergreens aren't even getting a look at the basket. Jada Siebert scores in transition. The Evergreens need a timeout as this one is getting out of control early. It's 14-2. We'll take a break, too. This is girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Evergreens will have the ball out of this timeout, but they find themselves in an early 12-point hole. Basketball is brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. From TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Well, the Evergreens really need points out of the timeout. Kelsey Woolley is back in for Everest. Foul line extended. Eckhoff makes an extra pass down low. It was the right idea. Her teammate Grace Sandquist was not expecting the ball. Goes off Grace's hands and out of bounds for a sixth Everest turnover. Everest turned the ball over 29 times the last time we saw them against Whitburn. WIAA has come in for SPASH. She roams in the corner. Kick to the other side for a three ball. It's good. Macy Nystrom off the bench opens with her first hit. It's 17-2. Pass down low, spinning in the lane, missing is Ella Eckhoff. Evergreens have missed a couple of bunnies in this one. That was contested. Foul line extended 2. It's good. Lydia Johnson. Evergreens are going to put Klatt back in at the next stoppage. Bullis just inside the three-point stripe. It's short. Unable to grab the rebound was Ella Eckhoff. SPASH comes away with it. Lydia Johnson. Evergreens haven't scored since the 16.5-minute mark, so this is almost 7 minutes without any points for Everest. Cross court. Open but not shooting was Ashley Miller. SPASH scooping too strong for Awe. Loose ball foul. It's on Stevens Point. Ashley Miller is called for the foul, her first and the team's second. Wiggly Field on Schofield Avenue in Weston is the perfect place to find great food and cold drinks for the whole family or with the team after a big win. Wiggly Field in Weston. I think SPASH is planning on using a deep bench tonight. Ellie Strong was out for a moment, came back in during the stoppage. Here's Klatt for the Evergreens. Kirsten Hall. Woolley looked to drive in, left it for Hall, who retrieves it near the half-court line. Over the top, inside, there's a whistle and a foul. Ella Eckhoff will go to the free throw line. Basketball is brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. go to ridgetopexteriors.com. Jayla Mabon is called for the foul. Ella with the long ponytail that blocks her numbers. We hate that. No long ponytails should be allowed in girls basketball. 1 of 2 from the foul line, but that does break the Everest scoring drought. Whistle in the front court. This foul is on the Evergreens. Looks like it's a non-shooting foul. Aubrey Klatt is called for it. Her first, team's second. SPASH inbounds underneath. Left off for Strong, who has her dribble. Woolley is on her. Open for 3. Good. Down it goes. WIAA is now the 7th SPASH scorer to be in the scorer's column. SPASH with a big 19-point lead. Woolley tracks that down. Entry pass to Eckhoff. Back along the baseline. Sandquist misses at the rim. Evergreens have too many misses inside tonight. Only 1 bucket from the field in the first 9 minutes of play. Auwe tried for back-to-back threes. That one rattles off the side. Long rebound comes out to Kirsten Hall of the Evergreens. Woolley on the wing. Sandquist had it straight on. Evergreens rotate inside. Got a foul as Ella Eckhoff received the ball. I think this will be non-shooting. Yep, the Evergreens will inbound underneath their own basket. 4th team foul. Ashley Miller's been whistled for her 2nd personal foul. Woolley and Sandquist come out for the Evergreens. Inbounds pass is tipped away. Elsa Shimoleski comes in for Everest. And that again is knocked back. Leah Auwe is tall. She's 6'2". And you know what? That went off the Everest player. It's a turnover. Auwe disrupted things for sure. Auwe's only a freshman, and they found her down low. She scores. She's got 5. It's going to be dealing with her height and her size for 3 more seasons after this. Under 7 to go in the first half, and what's been an ugly first half for Everest so far. Almost knocked away there. Retrieved by Kirsten Hall. Entry pass down low. A foul underneath before the shot. Non-shooting. Everyone's got the ball inside to Ella Eckhoff, which is what they wanted to do. It's a 3rd foul on Ashley Miller. Team's 5th. See the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin. 2 million lights at Wildwood Park in Marshfield. Open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Evergreens cut off. Evergreens on the perimeter again. Klatt gets it over to Bullis. Evergreens again on the perimeter, unable to get the ball inside. Klatt just traveled. Yeah, and a lot of dribbling, not a lot of attacking of the basket, and then something bad happens. Grace Sandquist will come in. Ella Eckhoff will come out. Looking to drive in. Wow, I thought she came in hot, scored anyway. Macy Nystrom. SPASH looks like a really balanced team right now. 26 points. Everybody's getting into the act. There's Bullis over to Klatt. Bullis gets it back on the wing. Guarded by the tall one, Leah Awe. Entry pass into traffic, back out. SPASH has played good defense in this first half. Evergreens have only one basket, and we're in the later stages of the first half. Kelsey Woolley will come back in for the Evergreens during the next stoppage. Evergreens get it down low to Sandquist, quickly double-teamed, has to go back out. Back out to Sandquist, open for a three off the back bracket, no good. Long look, no points. Thrown ahead, turned back over to the Evergreens. No, they're going to say that was off one of the Everest defenders. SPASH brings 10 new players in. Mia Abed comes in. Jayla Mabon is back in for SPASH. Ellie Strong, who was out for a moment, comes back in. Spinning through the double team, hit the underside of the backboard. Nothing for Lindsay Weiler there. Weiler tried to do just a little too much. Evergreens to the rim, too strong for Shimoleski. Ball's tied up, and the arrow points to Stevens Point. Mammoth Mortgage is your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home anywhere in Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. To the rim, that was blocked underneath. Kirsten Hall just rejected Lindsay Weiler. Out of bounds to the Evergreens. Four minutes to play, first half. McKenna Bullis, open, straight on, off the front rim and then off the back rim. Nothing. Rebound to Weiler of SPASH. Into the front court, it's turned over. Evergreens coming back the other way. Woolley, too strong. Boy, the Evergreens have missed easy shots. I mean, they're stuck on 3 points. They've missed at least 4 bunnies, so the Evergreens should be somewhere in the teens, and they are not. Open for a three. Zadroik leaves it short. Rebound comes out to the Evergreens. 2-on-2 if they hurry. They'll back it out, play it as a half-court set. Woolley on the wing over to Kirsten Hall. This possession is going to bring us under 3 minutes in the first half. Hall, guarded closely, picks up her dribble. Back out to Bullis, going to have a reach-in foul. It's the 6th on SPASH, non-shooting. Stevens Point's last foul to give. Harper Robinson, Jr., in off the bench, picks up her first. Kirsten Hall's coming out. Piper Scholes is in for the Evergreens. Woolley, some trouble getting it in. Gets it into the last minute to Shimoleski. Evergreens rotate this underneath and bumped hard there. They're going to say this is before the shot. It'll be a 1-and-1. Ella Eckhoff is going to go to the free throw line. Eckhoff was fouled as she was receiving the ball. Lindsay Weiler has picked up her second. I'm not sure that individual fouls, when you're up on such a big lead, make all that much of a difference. A miss. So it's another empty trip down the floor. Ella Eckhoff is 1 of 5 from the foul line. Boy, the Evergreens are going to go to the locker room at halftime in single digits for the first half. Got a bump here. The Evergreens still have fouls to give. This will only be the team's third foul. Non-shooting here. Piper Scholes is called for that foul. SPASH will inbound underneath their own basket. SPASH turns it over, and then we've got a reach-in foul on Stevens Point, fighting for the ball back. We're going to walk down to the other end. Another 1-and-1s coming up for the Evergreens. Harper Robinson has just been called for her second team foul. Front end of the 1-and-1, high, arcing, no good. So the Evergreens have not been good from the foul line tonight either. McKenna Bullis misses the front end. The Evergreens have only one basket from the floor tonight. And a free throw, 2 for 3 points. Straight on 3, good. Ellie Strong, who now has 7. Ellie's 7 leads all scorers. Again, SPASH has spread the scoring around in the first half. Down low, extra pass, little bunny rolls around. Eckhoff can't get it to go down. Like there's a lid on it down there. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. SPASH on the wing. Minute and a half to go. Over the top, down low, the Evergreens don't have a matchup for Lindsey Weiler. Weiler's a big kid, got inside position. Evergreens trail by 28. Driving inside, Bullis to the rim, rolls off the back bracket. Evergreens have gone nearly 14 minutes without a basket. Driving in, got a foul. I think this is non-shooting. Nope, Ella Eckhoff is called for the foul, and they're going to award free throws to Lindsey Weiler. Weiler shooting 2. SPASH's first free throws of the half. First one goes down, one more coming. Bullis comes out, Klatt comes in for the Evergreens. Got them both. Ashley Miller comes in for SPASH. Lindsey Weiler, the free throw shooter, comes out. We're under a minute to go until halftime. Woolley is open and hits the 3. Boy, that's taken a long time to get one of those to go down. Doubles the Evergreen scoring output for the first half. Under 10 seconds to go. Entry pass in traffic, pinballs around. Evergreens come away with it. 4-3 if they hurry up court. Evergreen's got to shoot this. Nope, they make an extra pass, and time will run out. SPASH has a big lead at halftime. It's 33-6. We'll give you the leading scorers for the first half when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
It is alumni night. Some of the DC Everest girls basketball alumni being introduced to the crowd here. Basketball tonight's brought to you by Fleet Farm. Their layaway program will help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program at the store or head to fleetfarm.com. SPASH has a 33-6 win here. Evergreens have only 6 on the scoreboard. 3 for Kelsey Woolley. She hit a late 3. Grace Sandquist has 2. Ella Eckhoff has 1. Evergreens with 7 turnovers. They're 1 for 5 from the foul line. SPASH has 7 players in the scoring column, led by Ellie Strong with 7. Lindsay Weiler has 6. 5 for Leah Awe. 4 apiece for Lydia Johnson and Jada Soibert. And 2 points for Jacita Sedroit. SPASH has 3 threes in the first half. They've turned the ball over 5 times, and they are 2 for 2 from the foul line. We're doing the hot shot ball throw, which is kind of neat to watch. I don't think anyone's in the basket yet. It's been that kind of night for the Evergreens at all levels. On the floor during the game and during the hot shot basketball contest. I think everyone should go and get to retrieve their balls and try again.
Did you make it, Chris, from up here?
Yes, I could make it from up here. Stone cold from up here. I would win the 50-50 or whatever it is. By the way, we should make a note of the 50-50 raffle at tonight's Stratford-Edgar game. One of the victims of the school shooting at Abundant Life in Stevens Point, her family is from Stratford, and they're donating the 50-50 raffle to the Memorial Fund for the 2 victims of the school shooting down there. An unspeakably sad tragedy. And that tonight's Stratford-Edgar game trying to make some good, coming out of something that just seems so senseless. Our game tonight is brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service has their Winter Wonders coloring contest. It's how kids under 10 can win up to $500 for their school and a gift card for themselves. Get details and submit your entry online at Sherrill Tire Coloring Contest. All one word, SherrillTireColoringContest.com. Teams will be coming out of the locker room in just a moment. SPASH is already out. They lead 33-6 the second half when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Hey! You're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Evergreens are very late coming out of the locker room, and I got to tell you, the body language is not good. No one hustled out of the locker room. Team walked over to the bench. They may shoot around for just a few moments. Stevens Point came out much, much earlier. It's halftime. It's 33-6. Basketball is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact Next Step Prosthetics today. I know this Everest-based broadcast crew gets next week off. There are no home games for the Everest team. I'll be spending some time between Christmas and New Year's visiting with family in Tampa, Florida. Why do you stay on good terms with your younger sister? Because someday she may own a condominium in Florida and you might be living in Wisconsin. Maybe I'll see Big Z on the flight. I know that he's doing some Marshfield games. They're playing at a tournament. The boys basketball team from Marshfield is playing in Orlando. Big Z, Jason Zaleski, and his wife Rachel will be up in the first class section while I shuffle my way back to economy. snag me some pretzels, will you? Hand them off on the way back there. Ready to get the second half underway. Evergreens will get the ball with a pretty big hole to dig out of. SPASH by 27 as play is back in. Bullis picked up her dribble. Foul line, and now over the top, down low. No advantage. Evergreens handed off. Sandquist tries to make an extra pass, and jump ball underneath. Goes over to SPASH. Stevens Point with a chance to widen their lead even more. Along the baseline, back out. Seubert's shot, too strong. Rebound comes out to the Evergreens. Kirsten Hall secures it for the Trees. Kelsey Woolley. Now back to Hall on the wing. McKenna Bullis. Entry pass to Sandquist, who's double teamed down low. Evergreens go back out. Again, a long possession without promising looks at the basket. Woolley picked up her dribble, lost it, and this will be a jump ball. It's going to go back to the Evergreens. Knocked out of bounds by Jada Seubert. Evergreens will keep it along their near baseline. Kelsey Woolley to inbound. We played a minute, 20 seconds. No scoring in the second half so far. Knocked out of bounds off the SPASH defender. Jada got a hand on it again, second time. This is tight defense. Yeah, SPASH looks like a good defensive team. I'm not sure if you can really judge that with the Evergreens' offensive struggles, but SPASH knows what they're doing on defense. Look to double team in certain situations, keep on full court pressure. Evergreens over the top, down low. Sandquist is tied up, and it goes over to SPASH. SPASH goes back out. That's a high dribble. And a foul's called on the Evergreens. Thought that Ellie Strong was about to turn it over. Nope, foul called. Ella Eckhoff is called for her second personal. First foul of the second half. SPASH inbounds underneath. Two minutes into the second half. Three-pointer up and short. Seubert off the front rim. Rebound to Grace Sandquist of the Evergreens. SPASH has three players back. Nothing to push for the Evergreens. Baseline two. That may have been partially blocked. Someone got a hand on that on McKenna Bullis' miss. Good defense for the Evergreens. This ball is tied up. And it will go over to Everest. Kelsey Woolley just had her pocket picked. Jacinta Droik misses at the rim. Evergreens get it back. Woolley pushes up to Sandquist. Woolley open for a three, looking for her second three of the night. Front rim, no good. Long outlet pass ahead to Zadroik. Splitting defenders going to have a reach in before the shot. Jada Siebert was fouled. Shimoleski and Klatt are coming back in for the Evergreens on the next stoppage. McKenna Bullis has been called for her second foul, team's second. Leah Alway and Lindsay Weiler come back in for Stevens Point. SPASH turns it over. 3 minutes into the second half, neither team has scored. Klatt handles, got Awe on her, so two just in off the bench, one-on-one there. Carry, and the ball will go back over to Stevens Point. Basketball is brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Awe dribbles in, goes back out. Open three, good for Lindsay Weiler. Weiler's got 9 for the night. Along the baseline, almost forced out of bounds. Sandquist, Evergreen's work around. Klatt. Back out to Sandquist, guarded very closely. Tried to split defenders, kept her dribble at the foul line, then has to back it out. Shimoleski. Back to Klatt. Along the baseline, almost losing the ball there. Save to Sandquist. Sandquist, extra pass, weak side, foul. Ella Eckhoff will go back to the free throw line. 4:16 into the half. The Evergreens have not scored. Lindsay Weiler is picked up for her third foul, first on the team. Eckhoff's free throw is good. Camping World of Rothschild is a great place for RVing. A great variety of brands and sizes to fit all of your needs. Free throws are 2 for 2. Take your RVing to the next level with Camping World in Rothschild. More online at campingworld.com. SPASH turns it over. Weiler dribbled it off her knee. Sandquist. On the wing now. Shimoleski looks for an entry pass to Sandquist. Spins, too strong. Offensive rebound, a rare offensive rebound and a putback for Ella Eckhoff. Eckhoff now has 5 to lead the Evergreens. Runner in the lane, too strong for Jada Seibert. Eckhoff got the rebound, gets it over to Hall for the Evergreens. Shimoleski, entry pass to Sandquist, who spins and scores. So that's back-to-back trips down the floor where the Evergreens have come away with points. 12 on the board and 24 more to find. Foul line extended, contested, and good. Jada Seibert now has 6. In the backcourt, this is tied up. Ball goes over to SPASH. SPASH putting new players in. Harper Robinson. Jayla Mabon comes back in for Stevens Point. Ashley Miller is in too. So 1, 2, 3 new players on the floor for the Panthers. Open for a 3, Awe, too strong. Rebound comes out to the Evergreens. McKenna Bullis grabs it. Can the Evergreens get points 3 trips down the floor? 3 ball here to Strong. Fighting for the rebound. Nystrom comes away with it for Stevens Point. Nystrom over Eckhoff. Awe looks to drive in, got a quick first step and scores. Awe, the freshman, is up to 7. She's going to be developed into a nice player in this SPASH program, you can just tell. Pass down low. Eckhoff in trouble. Awe ties it up. Awe got in there. Got her hand on the ball. It goes over to Stevens Point. Evergreens put on full court pressure for the first time tonight. SPASH breaks it. Awe again. Awe is asserting herself this time down. Gets the basket, and now we've got a whistle. What do we got here? Awe has just scored. Was someone injured? Yeah, you know what? Aubrey Klatt is walking around like she either got the wind knocked out of her or this is some kind of lower body injury. Klatt's coming out. Kelsey Woolley comes back in for the Evergreens. SPASH has bumped this lead up to 30. And there's a bad pass and a turnover. Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild has personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or a wide variety of youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. SPASH is taking a timeout. We'll take one too. 11 minutes to go in this one. Stevens Point leads by 30 on Zaleski Sports.
Yeah, and you think about all the different techniques he's got to have in his repertoire, right? All the arrows in his quiver, and he's got all of them here today.
I mean, medium well. Do you want it rare? Special orders, pickles, no pickles, ketchup, no ketchup.
You know, what we're seeing here, Paul, the spatula control is unreal.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where he's got absolutely no beef. He's just focused on doing his job. Yeah, I mean, without these cooks, everyone would just truly be fried.
SPASH led 33-6 at halftime. They have only outscored the Evergreens 6-5 in the second half. But again, this Evergreens team is just not built to dig out of big holes. Inbounded to Miller. Miller in traffic. Ball's loose. Saved by Stevens Point. Hustle play there. Like to see the hustle in a game where you're up big. Over the top, splitting defenders, too strong for Ashley Miller. Woolley gets the rebound for the Evergreens. Into the front court, Sandquist back to Miller. Evergreens try the entry pass inside, loose in the corner, out of play. Jump ball. Stays with the Evergreens. We've had a lot of tie-ups in the second half. Woolley to inbound in the corner. A little trouble getting it in. Gets it into Sandquist, who almost lost the ball out of bounds. Possession is saved. Now we've got a reach in there. Piper Scholl saved the ball. Then that SPASH player reached over her back. Can't do that. Harper Robinson has just picked up her third personal foul. Only the second on the team in the second half. Nifty move along the baseline, and the basket at a foul. Grace Sandquist has scored. Sandquist has 6 and will get to the free throw line too. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Ashley Miller's just picked up her 4th personal foul. And Sandquist completes the three-point play. She's got 7 points for the night. Harper Robinson, double teamed, gets it back out to Miller, who stays on the floor with the 4 fouls. Again, it's such a big lead. Personal fouls don't really matter. Driving in, 2 free throws are coming up for Macy Nystrom. Foul is on Piper Scholes, who's picked up her second, team's third. 2 free throws in hand here, first of which is good. Jacinta Zadroik comes back into the game for Stevens Point. Nystrom gets 2 free throws. The team is a perfect 4 for 4 from the foul line tonight. SPASH by 29. The lead's been as big as 30. Woolley almost had that ball knocked out of her hands. Bullis is guarded closely by Awe. Gives the ball up. Good defense here from Stevens Point. Got a reach-in foul. Feel like that foul so far away from the basket. It's on Zadroik, team's 4th. Evergreens will inbound in front of their bench. Woolley with her dribble between the circles. Again, the Evergreens on the perimeter. Open 3, why not take it? Straight on, and it's too strong for Sandquist. SPASH gets the rebound. Not a lot of offensive boards for the Evergreens tonight. Just inside the 3-point line, that's good for Zadroik, who now has 4. It's twice now. Sandquist has been played a little soft on this possession and does not take the 3. Bullis into a double team, goes back out. Piper Scholes, foul line extended, good for Grace Sandquist. Sandquist leads the Evergreens with 9 now. 8 minutes to go in this one. 3 ball, open, missed, too strong. Mia Abid. Evergreens almost turned this over. New players are coming in. Kirsten Hall comes back in. Jada Siebert and Lydia Johnson, sophomore and junior, come in for SPASH. You know what gives you a lot of optimism about this SPASH team? They are not a senior-based team. It's the underclassmen who run much of the show on this team, and yet they'll be competitive for conference honors this year. Leah Awe's a really tall kid who's only a freshman. Evergreens have turned this over into the backcourt. Yeah, SPASH, just based on who's coming back next year, is going to be at least as good as they are this year. Entry pass down low, strong move, spinning and scoring is Lindsay Weiler. Her first points of the second half. Lindsay's into double digits with 11. Evergreens will just barely keep it. Ella Eckhoff and Aubrey Klatt back in for the Evergreens. Scholes and Shimoleski come out. Over the top into traffic. Evergreens tried to get that back out. It was the right idea, but that pass was deflected, turned over. Spash down low, scores. Lindsey Weiler, back-to-back buckets for the Panthers. And another turnover. Spash ahead, driving in, scoring. Jada Siebert, who now has 8. Evergreens will take a timeout. The lead balloons to 52-17. We're back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
I'm Chris Conley, and may all the joys and blessings of the holiday season be upon you and your family. All of our Zaleski Sports listeners on this Friday night. It's girls basketball. SPASH has been up big since the early stages of this game. We're brought to you by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill, or online at nicolaybank.com. Evergreens get this into the front court. Sandquist turns it over. And SPASH turns it right back. Jada Siebert had that too far out in front of her. Evergreens with 11 turnovers since halftime. SPASH with only 4. Here's Woolley for the Evergreens. Picked up her dribble. Got it over to Sandquist. Sandquist is guarded closely there by Lydia Johnson. Got a foul called underneath. This will be a non-shooting foul, I believe. Yep, Evergreens will inbound underneath their own basket. Jada Seubert, sophomore, called for her first. It's the team's 5th. Woolley is out. McKenna Bullis is back in. Evergreens on the perimeter again. Bullis picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Shimoleski. Shimoleski looks to drive into the rim. That's blocked, but she's fouled from behind. Yeah, she was hit by Lindsey Weiler, so that'll stop the clock. 5:25 left in the game. Shimoleski's got 2 free throws coming. Ayelsa Shimoleski will shoot 2 for the Evergreens. Good. Shimoleski's first points. Awe comes back in. Yeah, I'd like to see more of Awe. I mean, she's going to be a future star for SPASH and is already contributing at the varsity level. Harper Robinson comes back in too. Robinson in, Lydia Johnson out. Basketball is brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese of Wausau. State-of-the-art facility, excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company. Get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Both of the free throws go down. Evergreens are better at the foul line in the second half. 5 for 5 since halftime. Awe drives in, draws the double team. Got this ball back out, and SPASH will reset. 5 minutes to go tonight. Open for the three. Too strong. Abed's miss comes all the way out to Kirsten Hall. Knocked out of bounds off the Stevens Point player. No backcourt violation. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company, serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Klatt tried to make that pass down low, was trying to feed Kirsten Hall, goes off the body of one of the SPASH players. Evergreens will keep possession. Klatt will inbound. Bullis, entry pass, and blocked. Foul on Leah Awe. Shimoleski goes back to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 more. Awe's first foul. SPASH is now over the limit, so the Evergreens shoot free throws for the remaining 4:35 of tonight's game. We are hoping that this one will end without a parade to the free throw line. Both of those free throws are good. 52-21. Just before halftime in the boys basketball game down at Stevens Point, the Evergreens were leading 30-29. It's on one of our other Zaleski sports channels. That game's closer and more competitive. We understand if you look away. Just come back, will you? Thanks. SPASH is going to put in 1, 2, 3 new players. It's blocked down low, and that's clean. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Stevens Point. Maybaum, Miller, and who else is coming in here for Stevens Point? Nystrom is back in.
Down 7. Everest is down 7.
You understand that SPASH has rallied, and in the boys' game, Stevens Point boys now lead by 7 in the second half. It's midway through the second half. Hall ahead, down low in that double team. Eckhoff forces it up, can't get any separation. Awe comes away with the ball. Awe on the screen, the 3 is good. Awe had a 3 in the first half too. So off the bench, the freshman contributes 12. And the lead's up to 34 points. Yeah, I like Awe. Imagine what more time in the weight room. She's already a tall kid. But as she gets stronger, as she gets older, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. What other team has a 6'2" kid? So the height is a natural gift. What it's developed into will determine her success in the next 3 years. So it rolls off the rim for Ella Eckhoff. But I mean, Awe as a freshman is clearly a star in the making. Evergreens will bring in 3 new players on the next stoppage. 2.5 to go in this one. Long 3, that's a miss. Awe's miss is tracked down by Ashley Miller. Miller is fouled as she goes to the rim. Free throws are coming up here. Look at the Awe 3 here. Open, so you take it. Down it goes. Everest fouls on Shimoleski. Her first, team's 4th. And the first free throw, a little ugly for Ashley Miller, who's looking to get into the scorer's column. She's got one more chance. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan. Keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Bullis and Piper Scholes are back in for the Evergreens. Woolley is back in, 3rd player. And Ashley Miller kind of clapped for herself as she made that free throw. That tells me that the free throws are a sometimes thing. No problem. That one looked pretty as a picture. Sandquist along the baseline. Angles in, misses at the rim. Long rebound comes out. Clara Pyatt is the third Evergreen who came in. Pyatt secured the rebound. Reached in and knocked out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Evergreens. Express Employment Professionals says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Go to their website, expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Sandquist fouled as she gets to the rim. Macy Nystrom, sophomore for Stevens Point, called for the foul. Sandquist's line drive free throw is too strong. Sandquist stays at 9 points. So have one more free throw and a chance to get into double digits. Bullis comes out. Klatt comes in for the Evergreens for the final 151 tonight. There you go. Double digits for Grace this evening. 8 of her 10 coming in the second half. Evergreens had only 6 at halftime. Tracked down in the corner. Jayla Mabon saved the possession, goes back out. Minute and a half left till final horn tonight. Along the baseline, turned over to the Evergreens. SPASH has turned the ball over 10 times tonight. Again, they've had such a big lead, they haven't had a lot of critical possessions in this game, not at all. 10 is a little bit high. You'd like to see that down in single numbers. Evergreens have 18 turnovers tonight. Three, too strong, so it's a miss from Macy Nystrom. SPASH will keep the ball out of bounds off Everest. Klatt was unable to secure it. 1 minute to go. And on the entry pass, a foul is called. Mabon was double teamed. Evergreen still have some fouls to give, so this is non-shooting. Aubrey Klatt commits the foul. Post-game interviews with our winners, the Stevens Point Panthers, when we come right back. SPASH will get off to a 6-2 start. The Evergreens will drift down to 3-5. Jump ball, arrow to Stevens Point. Isabel Franklin comes on for the Evergreens. Grace Sandquist comes out. Grace will lead the Evergreens tonight with 10 points. SPASH may take this clock all the way down. And they're still running offense. Jump ball here with 20 seconds left. He'll go over to the Evergreens. Along the baseline, missing at the rim, Shimoleski. Rebound to Jayla Maybom, and that's going to do it. Final score tonight, 56-22. Stevens Point defeats DC Everest. SPASH improves to 2-0 in conference play. 13 points for Lindsay Weiler and 12 for Leah Awe. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. We wish everyone in our Zaleski sports audience a very Merry Christmas. Stevens Point wins tonight, 56-22. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our three facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield. All right, my cameraman's going to give us a heads up. Post-game coverage tonight as we get closer to the Christmas holiday. The Stevens Point girls blow out DC Everest 56-22. Coach, the team's really balanced this year. That's nice to see.
Absolutely. The girls have worked hard in the offseason. We understand what's at stake, and everybody's playing their hearts out every single day, following the game plan, and really executed greatly tonight.
This wasn't the hardest test, but you can tell the team plays good defense because the positioning was so good. When the trap was on, everyone looked like they knew where they needed to be.
Absolutely. 1 through 11, we think we can play with anybody. Girls work hard all week, and like I said, I try to get them minutes in the game. It's up to them what they do in those minutes, and for the most part, everybody played tremendous tonight.
You've got a working time off between Christmas and New Year's, and obviously it's an underclassmen-based team, so the seasoning from the Century Tournament's going to help you guys a lot.
Yeah, I think we play on the 27th and 28th, so, we have no time off truly. And it's a challenge. We play in Lakeland, who's top 5 in their division. We're playing De Pere, who's top 10 in Division 1. So we definitely have a challenge in front of us.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Enjoy the victory and enjoy some time off this holiday.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Go, Maybon.
Spend a little time with Jayla Maybon. Obviously, the team is going to have so many players back next year that this group playing together this year and next year could be successful for you guys.
Yeah, I think we've all worked really hard together, and I think that shows in how we play. So I think everyone's going to come back, and we're going to have a lot of fun next year.
Tell me a little about your teammate Leah Alway, because obviously she's got a natural gift. She's tall, but she already looks like she's comfortable at the varsity level. She's going to get bigger and stronger too.
Yeah, Leah came in and she works really hard, and I think the team has kind of helped her out, and I think we've all worked really hard to come together as a team, and she's done really well.
Obviously, this was a blowout win tonight, but the team looks unselfish. I mean, early in the first half, you had 7 players in the scoring column, so there are a lot of people that can contribute.
Yeah, we make sure that we play as a team, so it's not like one person gets all the scores. We make sure that we all pass the ball and everything.
Congratulations on the win tonight. It's 56-22. Stevens Point goes to 2-0 in Valley Conference play. That's going to wrap up our basketball coverage tonight. I'm Chris Conley. Merry Christmas to everyone, and thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. I'd like you to do the in the house. You know how to do that? You say your name and you say, I'm in the house, with enthusiasm. We'll tell you when.
I'm Jayla Maybon, and I'm in the house.
You did great. Thanks
Thank
a lot
you
for coming
so much.
over. Take care.